Hello VC, hello everyone, it has been some time, hasn't it? I hope everybody is doing alright and keeping well. So today's video is mainly focused on compilation albums and their importance to me throughout my musical journey. Mainly during my teens, well, yeah, during my teens anyway. So yeah, I'm going to take you on a little journey and I'm going to start off talking about Queen and Greatest Hits 1 and 2 in particular. So Queen, well I first heard of Queen when I was around, I think I would have been around 9 or 10 or something like that. 9, I would have been about 9 I think, and it was Bohemian Rhapsody and I remember hearing that. I remember really liking the song around that point, but that was it for me. Knew a few Queen songs along the way then, going into my teenage years. But then it was about 14 years old, 13 actually, when I got into Queen a bit more, when I watched the film Highlander, which I remember watching it and just seeing, like hearing these Queen songs being played in it and going, these are really good, I really like these. And a while later I wanted to get my hands on a Queen CD, and fair play, my dad supplied me with this. This is Queen's Greatest Hits 2, which has a lot of marks on the cover and has seen better days. It's also scratched a lot and missing the sleeve, which I believe I lost in my old high school when I used it for something. So, yeah. Anyway, when I first got this, I remember being very disappointed because it didn't have things like A Kind of Magic on it, or Who Wants to Live Forever, or other songs which I discovered at that point through listening to their stuff on computer, you know, like I'm Going Slightly Mad and Innuendo and Breakthrough and all that stuff. But it was a huge shame to not hear this stuff, have them on it. So yeah, bit disappointed and just a bit gutted, but I learned obviously to live with this for a while and I fell in love with it. So I'm going to go track by track really and just talk about, well, the album itself, and I'll put on the vinyl, why not? Yeah, a nice vinyl copy. So I'm going to go for every track, not talk about every single one, but I'm going to pick out ones as well which I think aren't spoken about as much, which is a shame in my opinion. So of course we have Bohemian Rhapsody on there, another one that bites the dust, which even when I listen to the game to this day I still really like that song. Killer Queen is always a great song. Fat Bombed Girls I'm not really a huge fan of anymore, don't really like it, sorry. But same with Bicycle Race I like a bit more. I like little elements of that song more than the actual song itself. You're My Best Friend is a lovely song. Don't Stop Me Now I'm not as huge on as I used to be. Save Me is a fantastic song. I love Save Me, love it. Oh, fantastic stuff there. Crazy Little Thing is still a tune I like. Somebody to Love, still a good song. Now I'm Here. Yeah, good rocker. Good old fashioned Lover Boy. Lovely song, but not my favourite. Play the Game I still love. Flash is still a fantastic song, although Flash sounds way better in my opinion, of course, on the studio LP, Flash Gordon. Seven Seas of Rye, I still love Seven Seas of Rye, and you end with We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions, which are still great songs in my opinion. So, yeah. This one was definitely an introduction to certain types of music which I would listen to later on, so there's elements of course of your more harder, heavier stuff. Absolutely find that when you listen to the studio albums. When I really got into Queen last year and went through all the albums, which was a lovely experience, and to, you know, really get to know the band and all that stuff. So now I'm going to talk about Greatest Hits 2. So this album is very, very important to me. As much with that one, this one is very important to me. I have a lot of memories with this album. I won't go into them too much because, you know, don't want to. But this album was very much a staple of the summer of 2014. Like with that album, they were on continuous rotation in my little portable DVD player and in my little stereo I used to own. So yeah, the CD is somewhere around here. It is not lost, I will have you know. But I mean, A Kind of Magic, which, although I'm not a huge fan of it now, I love the Highlander version, but, you know, still a song I don't mind. Under Pressure is still a great song. Radio Gaga I absolutely loved from the minute I heard it. I love Radio Gaga still to this day. I want it all. The single version I still prefer in areas, to the remix, to the album version in The Miracle, or the hybrid remix I really like of Queen Rocks. I Want to Break Free, which is an alright song, not really a problem with it, don't really have a problem with it. Innuendo, of course, is my favourite Queen song ever. I will take that to my grave. It's a Hard Life, a song which I thought I could relate to when I was 14 years old, but really I bloody couldn't. Breakthrough, again, another one I thought I could, again, I felt I could relate to at that age. I still love Breakthrough to this day, it brings back memories. Who Wants to Live Forever? The Highlander version is still better in my opinion. Headlong, I've always liked Headlong off Innuendo, great song. The Miracle, a turd of a song. I'm Going Slightly Mad is a fantastic song. I've always liked The Invisible Man. Yes, Queen fans, I said that, and you cannot shoot me for that. I hope not, anyway. Alright, what else on here? Hammer to Fall. I like it. It's okay. Friends Will Be Friends. Sucks. Show Must Go On. A fantastic, epitaph in my opinion for Queen, and to me it is. Innuendo is their last album. And One Vision, which, yeah, always a great song. However, it should be at the start, shouldn't it? Not the end. I definitely agree it should be at the start. This is a very important compilation album to me. Really just, I spent a lot of that summer with these two on repeat. They were like my bread and butter, and I absolutely loved them. So yeah, from about, when did I get these? Around May 2014 to about December, this was practically all I really listened to. So yeah, were these. And unfortunately, that created a very big sort of problem later on. So when I got into Pink Floyd, when I watched Pink Floyd The Wall, fuck it, I just forgot about these. I just thought, that kind of turned a bit, and these just kind of became a bit repetitive. And for a long time I couldn't really listen to Queen, and I tried in certain times of my life as I was growing up to go back and listen and get that feeling. I couldn't get it, and yeah, for a while, for quite a long time, couldn't really get into the rest of their stuff. Until 2023, I just started listening to them again and going back for all the albums which I'd bought, which I'd bought in my teens because I thought, oh, Queen, maybe I'll listen to this someday, that sort of thing. Listening to those albums, fantastic. Yeah, love them, still do. Which makes listening to these, this especially, I can't really listen to in full, to be honest. On, once in a blue moon sort of thing. With this one, however, I still can. Probably because I loved this one more, but I loved both of them. But this one maybe a bit more, because I have a bit more sense of sentimentality with these songs. But I'd rather just stick on an album. I'd rather stick on, News of the World, Queen 2, or anything like that. But, yeah. So, yeah, that's my story with Queen for you. Now I'm going to just take a little side note and talk about New Order. So, I got this was my dad's CD, and he never listened to this in his life. Yeah, CD missing, it's somewhere here. The B-sides one's in here though, which I don't play much because everything's falling out, because I don't really tend to listen to this CD, but if I do, usually I play the B-sides on the 12 inches, because I'm lucky to have most of them. Says every New Order fan. But yeah, with Substance, it was more about certain tracks which clicked with me, and I played them relentlessly and loved them to bits. Songs like, again, Blue Monday was my gateway, like I'm assuming with people my age, with New Order, and then hearing Temptation. Thieves Like Us, The Perfect Kiss, wow, Bizarre Love Triangle, True Faith, which was always my favourite New Order song, isn't anymore. The disc 2 of this, which has Mesh on it and Hurt, The Beach, which is the remix of, well, sorry, the instrumental of New Order, Murder, which is a good song, and Lonesome Tonight. Thieves Like Us, the instrumental, which is, I think, the greatest thing New Order have ever done, aside from Vanishing Point on Technique. And then you've got Kiss of Death, which is an instrumental of, what's the track called again? Perfect Kiss. Shame of the Nation, and the lovely 1963, which is the B-side to True Faith. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, this was again my sort of gateway into indie and alternative music, and majority of what I listen to these days, definitely. And getting me into electronic, the Sumner and Johnny Marr thing, leading me back into Pet Shop Boys, so it has importance, definitely. And I'll be talking more about Pet Shop Boys in a video quite soon, I hope, which I hope to film sometime soon, definitely, and get out there. So, yeah. Also with this, again, repetitiveness, and they're just, again, it was a while before I started listening to New Order again, about 3 years, well actually no, 17, and then I went off around late 2017, wasn't super duper listening to them, and then I got back into them around, when would it have been? Actually no, I'm lying, I always listened on and off to New Order, so it's more of an on and off thing now, but I'm getting back into them a bit more, probably because I am seeing them live. I also have seen Peter Hook live. I saw him in October 23, and he was fantastic, and he played this album in full, and hearing, which were the standouts for me? Everything's Gone Green, hearing Thieves Like Us, hearing Perfect Kiss, hearing True Faith, hearing Subculture, mind-blowing, incredible stuff. Saw him at the Liverpool Olympia. That was one of my favourite gigs of last year, definitely. And I will be seeing New Order live, actually, in August, which I'm very much looking forward to. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope everybody has enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. It's been a long time since I've done a video, and I do want to confirm, just because I haven't uploaded it much, doesn't mean I've stopped listening to music at all. No, God no. I've been to a lot of gigs as well, so I should definitely do a video sometime talking about the gigs that I've been to as well. So, yeah, anyway, thank you all for listening, as usual. Thank you all for watching, I mean. Alright, take care everybody, and bye-bye for now.